Hey guys, I'm Tatiana.
And I'm Gabriella.
We're sorry that we haven't been uploading a lot these past couple weeks because we were traveling. We were in Oregon and we just didn't have time to make a video or 2 videos because we were doing stuff every day and we traveled a lot and we were just busy.
We're going to be talking about different types of people on social media.
So let's talk about people on Snapchat. You always have those people that are on Snapchat and you see them post like 300-second stories with each snap 3 seconds, and you can't fast forward all the way, so you're like clicking the button and you're like fast forward because you don't really care about their personal life and what is happening, because most of the time they post about like a breakup or oh my gosh, this person is being rude to me, and you don't really care, so you just fast forward. Or you get those people who post like 20-second Snapchat stories and they're cool with it, so you just watch them, and those type of people most people like to see.
Yeah, because people, whenever you post something on Snapchat, they don't want to see like a black screen with just like words typed across. They want to see something that like either that you do, and it has to be like quick and short. They don't like those hundreds to 1,000-second stories that some people do. And people just like the short and sweet type things.
Or you could have those people that use Snapchat that always read it but never reply because they're too busy opening it and not caring to reply. And it's like, wow, are we even really friends anymore? You just see my selfie, you think I'm ugly, you're not going to respond to me? How dare you?
Or it's those people that just send you Snapchats that they post on their story. Like, they will send you a Snapchat and you're like, oh, says, oh, I need someone to hang out with. And they send it to you, so you think they want to hang out with you. But then you go to their Snapchat story and you see the same exact picture. And it's not even of them. It could be like a picture of a window and it says, I need someone to hang out with today. And they send it to all their people on Snapchat and then they post it on their story. Like, no one wants to see that.
Sometimes I feel depressed when they do that. I'm just like, come on, man, why do you send it to me? I feel like I'm special. And I go to your Snapchat story because sometimes I don't even talk to you and you just send it to me and I'm like, no, they send it to everyone they follow.
Yeah, and then there's those people on Twitter that all they do is they subtweet about their breakups or their boyfriends or girlfriends, and it's like people don't actually care about your personal problems with them. Like, if you have a problem with like your boyfriend or girlfriend, you should work it out with them instead of like tweeting all about it, because like people honestly do not care.
But Twitter is probably my least favorite social media, but I like it a lot because I use it all the time. But for real, because people be tweeting about other people and they'd be like, oh no, that's not about you, when they were just texting them, having this whole long conversation, and then they tweet about it saying, so-and-so's being really mean to me, oh my gosh, and then they start having a Twitter fight with them because it's about them, but they're arguing how it's not about them. Like, why don't you just own up to it? You did subtweet, you did tweet the tweet, so just stop the arguing, because the whole conversation would have been a lot faster if you would have just said, oh yeah, it is about you, and you could have moved on from it instead of having this 10,000 tweet conversation about how it's not about you and you need to stop calling me names and all this stuff because it's not true, blah, blah, blah. Because seriously, I mean, it's fun to read and all, but it's not fun to see it all over Twitter.
And then there's just people that just subtweet like all the time. Like, all they do is they subtweet about other people, and then people like know it's about them, and then they get all mad, and then it's just like, why subtweet in the first place? Like, why can't you just go talk to that person? And if you have a problem with them, then tell them instead of subtweeting where everyone can see it, because that's kind of rude, and sometimes it hurts their feelings once they know it's about them.
Exactly, man. But you could also get those people who try and post inspirational videos on Twitter. But, I mean, that's cool and all if you want to do that. And then people are going to bash you because it's Twitter. And that's where people do it most times. They bash you on Twitter for your inspirational videos. And they're like, oh my gosh, this person is so bad. Oh my gosh, don't listen to them. Or they care that they're all over their feed because people are going to comment on their video and then they're going to retweet it because they think it's cool or it's like true. And then people are going to get mad seeing it all over Twitter, and it's like, just unfollow them. Like, you don't have to worry about that. If you just press the unfollow button and you won't see their videos or anything they retweet about their videos, and you can move on with your life and stop caring about what that person is doing.
Yeah, and then there's like those accounts on Twitter that all they do is say, it says you need to delete your Twitter account if you're not following, and then there's like this special like person you should follow, like their username, and then it's like your life would be 1,000 times better. Or like it's like if you're going through like a breakup or you're in love or something, and then it's just like this account's name that like has a bunch of like boyfriend, girlfriend, like goals and all that, whatever it is. And then they keep like retweeting, or they keep tweeting the same thing, like you should follow these people, and they don't actually post anything of like their own.
Because they're spammers.
Spammers. Like the spammers. And then they have like
spammers.
And then they have like 1,000 or 1 million followers for like no reason, just because of like their username or what they're supposed to show that they tweet, you know, or whatever.
But Instagram, oh my goodness, Instagram, you literally get those girls who all they do on Instagram, their whole entire page is selfies of them. And they're definitely trying to get guys' attention by pushing up their boobs or like, I don't know, just like going like tank top, I don't know. And they're like, oh my gosh, TBH, when they won't even give you a TBH. They just want the likes for the selfie they think they look good in. I mean, sometimes they do look good in it, and other times it's obviously for attention. And most people will talk about you if all you do on your Instagram is post selfies of yourself for attention. Yeah, or there'll be like those girls that take a selfie and they think they look good in it, and then so they post it on Instagram, and then like maybe like an hour or two later, they'll delete it, and then they'll post it again, and their location, like at the top of their picture, will be like, got deleted, and then they'll post the same caption so they can get more likes again, and then so people can comment on it, saying that, oh yeah, you're so pretty, or a bunch of heart eye emojis, or it's like, ooh, me, I want a TBH. So relatable.
Or it's like, ooh, me, I want a TBH, and then they don't even give you a TBH, and then once they get the amount of likes that they want, they'll delete the picture, and then they won't ever post it again.
That's me sometimes. Nah, not really. That actually isn't me, because I never post a selfie saying, oops, got deleted. I just keep it up, and if you don't like it, I don't care if you don't like it. I can post it.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah, on mine, I never do, like, TBH just for, like, because I never give people TBHs.
No.
I'll post a picture, and then I'll just pick, like, 5, and then I get super bored, so I just delete the picture, and I never post it again.
Sometimes me.
Yeah, but then on Instagram, there's those spam accounts, again, that say, oh, if you follow this or screenshot this picture and you post it with this hashtag, we will give you a free iPhone or free shoes, or the next 1,000th post or whatever, I'll follow you, or I will send like 5 things to you if you do this. And then no one ever gets those things, and no one ever gets to follow, and they just post a picture for no reason. Or people, or like kids like nowadays, like guys, they'll just post a bunch of iFunny posts on their page, and the profile picture is an iFunny picture, and they'll follow you, or they'll comment on your picture, and you have like no idea who they are, and so you'll go looking on their feed and stuff for like a picture of them, and then there's absolutely no picture. All it is iFunny pictures.
I know, because sometimes I'm looking on Instagram trying to figure out who you are, and I'm just like, okay, I know the name, but I need a picture to see you, or to show my friend who you are if they don't know who you are. And it's like, I don't have any way of showing them, because I can't look you up and show them a picture, and I don't have your number, so I just can't text you and be like, yo, send me a picture. You can also get those people on Instagram who all they do is post pictures of where they are, and it's like extremely cool photos, and it's like, oh my gosh, you're so lucky you get to travel all these places, or how did you take that photo? Was it like a scary photo? Like, how did you do it? Sometimes I wonder if they photoshopped it, or if they edit it to make it look the way it looks. But then most of the time I'm like, you're so cool, I want to take a photo like that, like that's so cool, I want that photo. And sometimes I screenshot it because I think it's like the bomb, and I'm just like, yes, now it's mine, I can call it mine. But I don't ever do anything with it because that would just be wrong.
Yeah. Okay, so Vine. Like on Vine, you'll see a bunch of people, they'll post Vines, and they're really funny, and you like them, so you revine them. And then you see other people, and all they do is like, they'll post Vines on like their account and stuff, and then it'll be like, they'll post a Vine for like a game, and it says, oh, you can download this in the App Store. Oh, it's really cool, and it's just like this cool music or something. And so you watch it, and you think that it's really cool, so you want to go download it, but then like either you never find it, or it's just like an app that like has like no ratings, because it's like no one likes it or something, and like no one has it, and then they try to get you to like buy it or download it because of like the cool music, and it's like a short little clip of what the video game or like the app does, so you're like, oh, that's cool, whatever, you know, but then like no one, and then you see it like 20 minutes later, and you keep going down your feed, and it just gets like really old and irritating.
And sometimes you get those people, it could be like a famous person, like a really, really famous person, and you follow them because they make these videos and they're cool and you like the person, and then you follow them, and then they get to like 300K and it's like, rewind this for till I get to 300K, or rewind this and I'll follow you, rewind that and I'll follow you, or follow this person and I'll follow you. It's like they see you rewind it, or they see you, well, they don't see you follow them, but the person that you follow does. But they see that you did something with it, but they won't ever do anything to you. They won't follow you, or they won't rewind any of your stuff. And it's like, come on, like, don't say it unless you're gonna do it. And that goes for all social media. Don't say something unless you're actually gonna do it.
Yeah, because then people like hold you accountable, and they're like, oh, this person says she's gonna give me TBH, or this person says if you rewind this, I'll follow you, or whatever, and then like nothing ever happens, and people just like want attention, or they want people to notice them for like what they did or what they posted, and it's just like not necessary, and no one likes it.
Yeah. That's it for social media, guys. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please give it a big thumbs up, and make sure to comment below what you hate most about the social media, and make sure to subscribe to us.
I said we learned, and I was going to say I learned, but it looks terrible.